everyone, my name is Angelica and welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with such a different but super exciting video. I've been fascinated about laser engraving and blade cutting for such a long time. I was always looking at those cool projects you can create by using this type of machine. It was always my dream to have one of them and be able to create so many unique crafts and customize them whichever way I want. But I always thought they are super expensive and really big. Then XTool reached out to me and asked for the honest opinion about the new machine. So I'm over the moon to have it with me today and share my thoughts with you. Maybe I start with telling you what I have in here with me today. So it's XTool M1 laser and blade cutting machine. First of all, it looks super modern and smart. It's just slightly bigger than the standard home printer. It's not so heavy, so it can be easily moved from place to place. As XTool claims, this is the first machine with both laser and blade cutting, which means you can engrave and cut with the laser and also cut with the blade. It will of course depend on what kind of material you're working on. I am new to this type of machine and overall engraving and cutting, so this video will be very honest. I just want to see how beginner friendly this tool is, how quickly I will learn it and what exactly I can achieve with it. At first I will tell you what my packaging came with, how to install it, and then we jump to some cool projects. I start with unpacking the smaller boxes. My version of this machine is M1 Deluxe RA2 Pro, which means it comes with some extra parts. First one is the wooden riser. They help to rise the machine when working on big projects with RA2 roller rotary. Each one can be used in 3 positions, rising the machine by different height. All the extra parts can be bought separately, so if you are planning to use this machine for a specific job, find out first what you really need. Then are the actual rotary accessories. I won't be using them in this video, but for sure I will give it a try in the future. It comes with extra manual, so you won't get confused what is what and how to use it. This is basically a tool which will help you to turn your object, for example matte, when engraving on it. Great for making customized glassware or rings. Next one is the big box of premium materials which you can use with XTool M1 machine. It's great as it gives you the opportunity to try so many projects with different materials. We have white canvas tote bag, basswood and black walnut plywood, plenty of craft paper and glossy PVC sheets, stone coasters, jewelry set with extra stainless steel tags, wooden phone stand, wood tags, PU leather sheets in different colors, plenty of white sticker paper, laser making colored paper, self-adhesive PVC sheets and PU heat transfer vinyl. I'm so excited to try this out. First of all, I want to mention that the whole machine came really well packed in the box. There was a lot of protection from each side. Opening the XTool, we have the brochure with all the materials included in the premium package and how to use them. For example, the stainless steel dog tag should be used with the laser, power set at 100 with the speed 25 mm per second. This comes really handy when you are new to laser engraving and cutting. Next, we have another manual. Remember, you will be working with electrics, laser and sharp knife, so it's worth reading this through and be safe. With the basic M1 set, you get only few of the materials. When ordering, make sure to choose the right plug. Next we have blade cutter. This one is 45 degrees. They also do 60 degrees. Extraction pipe for any dust and fumes. Triangular press for rising the materials and having better airflow under them. Light grip cutting mat and fabric strong grip cutting mat. Let's have a look inside of the machine. I'm not an engineer, so won't tell you exactly what is what. This is the main head with the laser. Up here we have camera which takes the photos and move it straight to your PC. At the back we have the main switch and place to plug all the necessary cables. Let's start with installing the pipe. It's important to have it attached and ideally put outside the window. It's a laser cutting, so it produces smell and dust, and it's something what you don't really want to breathe in. It's really easy to install and the pipe is quite long, so you don't have to actually sit next to the window. I switch it on and install the software from XTool website. Once it's downloaded, I connected my computer with the device. Now you can see the image straight from the camera. For my first project, I've decided to use the jewelry set and engrave something on it. I place my necklace pendant inside and close it. Camera updated the image and I can see the pendant as well. I want to engrave letter A with some floral pattern around it. I press image and choose the one I want. I use most of the images and designs from Canva, so if you're interested to see how I do it step by step, just let me know in the comment section. Now I have to rescale the image and place it on top of my pendant. I move it so it's exactly in the middle. With the settings on the right, I choose what I want to do with it and what kind of material this is. You can choose one from the list or add other one if you are using something else. I'm leaving the thickness as it is because that's what it already came up with for this type of the material. And when it comes to power and speed, I also leave it as XTool knows what are the best settings for it. To add letter A, I press text and change it. Move it onto the pendant and looking for nice font. As I haven't found any I like, I've decided to add my new own image with the letter on it already. All the settings are right, so I can process it. It says that the estimated time is 6 minutes. I do the framing and then press start. You can't see very well through the front palette, so I won't be showing this for too long. But it's good that this protects you from the laser, and even when you lift it, the laser will stop working. My new pendant is now nicely engraved. You can see all the details and it's exactly in the position I set it up. Overall, really happy with the result. The only thing I should really change was to have the image saved as a SVG. This will make the engraving more clear with sharper and straight lines. For my next project, which will be a plywood coasters, I have to place my prism at the bottom of the machine. Then I place the 3mm basswood plywood. You can see I was already experimenting with it a little bit. On my right, I again change all the settings and put that the height was raised. I add my image, which is saved as SVG file this time. On the top, you can change the measurements of this object. I want it to be a monster leaf coaster, so I change it to 90 times 85 centimeters. After adding the image, more settings appeared on the right side. You can score, engrave or cut it. I'm going with cutting. I press process and start. It says it only takes 1 minute, but it definitely took about 5 to 7 minutes. My new monstera is ready. It's slightly burned at the bottom, but that can be sanded down. The front looks really good. Altogether, I've created a set of 2. Overall, I'm amazed how well the cut is. The only disadvantage of this is the yellowish, slightly burnt tone around the edges. But after longer experimenting, I can advise you to use masking tape on the plywood. For my next project, I have to transform my laser into blade cutter. It's very easy to remove it as it's attached with the magnet. I just pull it down. I take 45 degrees blade and insert it inside. I hold the bottom part and turn the top so only the sharp end sticks out. And I move it straight back up. To cut on the heat transfer vinyl, I have to place the blue mat inside. I'm going with the black sheet and stick it with its shiny side down. I'm going with unusual design and want the letters to be empty with the black strap around them. I choose the right material. I also make sure the size is the right for my bag. And the most important, to reflect the image horizontally. I've done one design and completely forgot about this step, so now I know exactly how to do it. Process and start. It again took slightly longer than it claims. I remove the vinyl gently from the mat. I cut out the design I want and I start peeling off the parts which I don't want. In my case, they are all the letters. You can get the special set of tools for this kind of job from XTool website. I take my tote bag and place the new design on top of it with the shiny part up. Using iron, I transfer new design onto my bag. I remove the front part and it's all done. Now I have my own customized tote bag. The design is very nice and I'm happy how it turned out. Only thing I think I've done wrong was ironing, as I didn't make sure the sticker was very flat and straight. After a whole weekend of learning how to use this device and see what I can do with it, I can tell you that it's much easier to operate it than I thought. At first I was overwhelmed by the numbers of extra parts it came with and all the settings, but overall everything is very clear and beginner friendly. I'm also really pleased with all the projects I've created. I think they look really good and high-end. This machine is great for someone who is thinking of opening a small business shop with customized items, or for someone like me who just like crafting DIY projects and trying new things every time. I can't wait for Christmas to use this machine to create some gifts. If you're interested in purchasing one of these machines, I will leave all the links and the information down below in the description box. On the XTool website, you can also find very often good discounts and promotions, so it's worth checking them out. I will be using this laser and blade cutter in the future, that's for sure, so make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more projects and ideas. Also, let me know in the comment section if you want to learn more about this device and what aspects of it. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a thumb up and also check the XTool link down below to browse their website and explore what other products they offer. And for now, thank you so much for watching, your support, and I will see you in my next video.